Hey, what is up? What is up? This is your girl Stephanie, aka Edini Hastu Sabakba, currently here doing zodiac reads. We are on the sign of Capricorn. So let's get into the message. Divine forces of unconditional love, light, peace, wealth, health, prosperity, and everything good, lovely, and wonderful. What message do we have for the Capricorns on today? What lessons does the Capricorn energy have to teach the collective? All right, let's get into it. Side message, and I saw this even before I started shuffling, is the Emperor. You guys are taking control with authority. Period, point blank, the end. You're the King of Kings. You are a very effective leader, very knowledgeable leader, very grounded leader, making mind over heart decisions, making executive decisions. You're in full control in a healthy way of, your life in all areas. One of the main energies I feel like he had to possibly work on is love. Six of Pentacles. And more like, loving yourself. And on the clock when I looked down, it was 111. So definitely this is a new beginning. Capricorn energy is naturally a melancholy, I think is how you pronounce that. Is energy. But and with that being said, we all are born with a specific, mission or thing for us to work on. And with you guys, being that melancholy energy, that's kind of prone to depression, that, maybe even like being in a depression state, maybe like being separated and in your own energy, learning to express yourself more, to love more. And that's part of your evolution, part of your soul mission. And I feel like you guys have did the work to do that, which is allowing you to fully step into your emperor power, because you have to have balance in all area of your life. You're pretty grounded when it comes to money. But the thing is, the heart is connected to money as well. If your heart chakra is blocked, it kind of blocks you from receiving that money, to receive that thing that you're so, adamant about. Because we know earth energy is pentacle energy, which is, can represent money and security. So without having that, a healed heart chakra, it's kind of hard for that earth energy to truly find that security. But I feel like you have, done what you needed to do. You saw what you needed to work on. It wasn't easy. And it's been a long journey. But you have truly found that groundedness and balance within self, and knowing your worth as well. In loving yourself again, getting in tune with that heart chakra. And also, with you getting in tune with that heart chakra, it helps you to see past relationships that didn't work out, and how that lack of connection with self and lack of self-love is what contributed to those relationships not working out, as we have the Queen of Cups being clarified by the Five of Cups. That is the obstacle that has held you captive for such a long time. But Four of Swords, like I said, you've done the retrospection, and you see on a spiritual level, on a, how it blocked, held you back. But now you see the way out. You see how to create your own happiness with the Six of Pentacles here. And you're releasing that burden. And you're reuniting with your higher self. You're reuniting with your spirit guides and your ancestors. You're, depending on them more, on that true unconditional love. You see the flaky love of humans in a different way now. People are going to people. People will be peopling, You may have experienced a lot of, relationships, again, that didn't work out. People that were constantly in competition with you for no reason, and it just kind of left you in a confused state and made you doubt yourself. But, now you have awakened to who you truly are, to that man in the mirror, that woman in the mirror. And you have truly loved yourself, began to love yourself. And within that, people competition with you is a non-factor at this point. The confusion that they try to bring in is a non-factor at this point, because you see you. You see you in a way that you didn't before. And now that is going to open up, your ability to be financially successful. It's so beautiful. We have the Knight of Swords, which is that strong, it's like strong speech, strong word. Like, you say what you mean and you mean what you say now. And you have stood up for yourself. You've spoken up for yourself. And so that you've healed that heart chakra with the Queen of Cups here. You're protecting. You know how to protect your heart even the more now. And again, you've learned the lessons that you needed to learn in those relationships in which your heart was broken. Queen of Pentacles, you have truly grounded and nurtured yourself, and now you're ready to move forward. You're no longer, ignoring it or acting like you don't see the actions of others. You're no longer acting like it don't affect you or didn't affect you. You see now how it did affect you. How it did, make you feel unworthy. But now you're in your energy, you're in your full power. You've taken control with authority, and you have this new zeal for life. Wheel of Fortune card just came out. You have this new will for life and zeal as well. And you're excited. You're no longer in this hangman position being tied up. Now you're ready to explore, love in a way that you've never explored it before. Like, you're no longer a victim with the Nine of Wands. You're no longer playing victim. Setting up healthy boundaries and investing your energy in remaining balanced. You're investing your energy in faith, in spirit, and that, again, that unconditional love, because you have, again, built your relationship with your spirit guides with that unconditional love. For earth signs, it can be a little bit more difficult to tap into the spiritual, the 5D, because we're earth. We are literally earth. We're literally this 3D dimension of this 3D dimension. But we are, doing the work that we need to become more subtle, not as dense. Not so dependent upon this 3D reality and, other human beings, which is a miracle in itself, considering our sun sign. Look at that. Wow, look at that. So the oracle cards we have is Heaven and Heart of God. Two very spiritual cards, right? And so that is what we needed to balance ourselves with the Temperance card. Where is it? I saw the Temperance somewhere. With the Temperance card that came out, bottom of the deck. We're now more balanced, and in this balance, hey, that true to sun sign form, that money and security can now come in. You know, it says you are meant to live in heaven now, not later. Sometime after you die. Not later or sometime after you die. What use is this life and body if not to live heaven now? Look for the mad divine genius in all that is, especially the puzzling parts of your life that make you scratch your head or tear at your hair or scrunch up your face and scream in frustration. You know, this 3D life is just a loop and a cycle, and we have to get in tune and tap into that spiritual side to help pull us out of that cycle, you know, and be able to have that balance. That's why the High Priestess card is here. It's very key for, you know, earth signs, because the High Priestess is a master of the physical and a master of the spiritual. She has connection to both. She understands both and know how to work with them both in a very balanced way, which strengthens her intuition. You know, she's able to see the signs in each realm, put them together, and come up with solutions, to come up with the wisdom that is needed to be that she needs in that moment. Two of Pentacles that we have here, which is so absolutely beautiful, which is exactly why the Emperor card came out here. Emperor and the Six of Swords. You know, you are that leader. You are the King of Kings now, you know, and you are able to lead people into calmer waters because you've been through it all. Earth signs really go through a lot, especially Capricorns, with our sign being ruled by Saturn, which is the planet of discipline and hard work and learning your lessons. You know, maybe I'm not the best at explaining these things, but so that leads you to have a life that is full of obstacles and challenges. But now you've come to the point in life, or you're about to come into the point in life, where you are able to incorporate the heavenly realm more. Or this is what this message is telling you to seek to do, to set intentions to do, to, you know, connect to the 5D more. So even if you want to scream with frustration, it says those are the places in which the divine is saying, here, heaven is hiding. Let's unveil it together. Let me show you. Let me unveil your own mad genius right here. You know, like I said, Capricorn is naturally a melancholy. I can't get that word, but you know what I'm trying to say. Sign. And so Spirit is saying, it's here. It's like, here, find the magic. It's always there. Let me show you. Let me unveil the mad genius that is right here. Look for heaven, even in hiding. It will not withhold itself from you for long, beloved. It wants to be known by you. You know, and for the longest we didn't even have knowledge of that. We never had anyone to tell us that. But as, you know, the earth is becoming more subtle even in its own self, of course it is, you know, resonating with earth signs and Capricorn, and especially Capricorns. It says this oracle brings you a special message. The enlightener is calling you to more, to more, to more. More divinity, more love, more acceptance, more embrace of life itself. There is no limit in what is being offered to you from the divine lover, calling to you, the beloved. Rejoice and know that the dance of love between you and the divine is removing veils of illusions one at a time until you behold each other naked and true, finally to discover you are each other, you are love. Emperor, taking control with authority. And in the heart of God, you are connecting to the heart of God. Capricorns, even more, it says you are a part of something profound, a divine calling and privilege. It is the whole of inspiratrix or inspirator upon this earth. That's that high priestess energy. The women and men who have hearts capable of bliss. Bliss is what we feel when we let God in. The heart opens and we cannot speak for the sensation of it. It cannot be described. Great hearts can tolerate mystery. They can bear the enormity of divine bliss beyond analysis and description and simply be. You don't have to do anything with it, you see. To be the inspiration is to have the heart open to the divine. Again, I spoke about the heart chakra, healing the heart. And again, being more connected to spirit. That is what's healing you and what's going to allow you to open up that financial gateway to financial success as well. As life is calling, your heart is an inspirational force to be loved, recognized, and protected for the precious catalyst of divine awakening that it is. Be led by your heart. God is in it, speaking through it, calling you forth to love, and the love that flows through your heart filters out through your toes, dripping on those beneath you as stars falling from heaven. This oracle holds a message for you, direct from the divine. You have a sacred purpose to fulfill upon this earth, and it's all sorted out. This situation, this issue, this awakening that you seek and are living even now is held lovingly in the hands of the divine creator. The creator says to you, leave it with me. It's all unfolding in perfection. I am alive in your heart. I am your heart. So get in tune with that heart chakra, Capricorns. And just be patient. Get in tune with that divine energy. Trust. And trust in it. Alright, well, that's what I have. I hope they helped in some way, shape, form, or fashion. I love you all. And until next time, peace.